All right, let's go. If you are tired of not living the life that you deserve, this is the Live 100 podcast. I'm Jason Yarusi. Today, we're talking about the truth. Does it set you free? Well, in my perspective, I think it's closer to the honesty that sets you free. Now, here's the distinction, right? The truth could be some factual statement, just something that's laid down, something that inherently is true, right? The basis of the word. However, the honesty that lies in this is how you feel about the truth. Many times the truth is the word, but we don't accept the truth, right? We're not honest with where we stand. And what this falls into is when we set goals, we may have the truth, right? The truth of this goal will help me get the life that I truly want, that I truly desire, that I truly wish and yearn for all the things that I feel I should have, and you might deserve it. You might truly deserve to have this. And that's what Live 100 is about. It's about working so you can break the habits that no longer serve you, so you can build the momentum to magnify your life to the true levels that you truly, truly deserve. And the facts is that accomplishing certain things might lead you to that destined life, that life that you truly deserve. But in all honesty, how you're showing up today is nowhere close to the actions that are needed to become and to be the person that truly achieves that life. Now, does that say you're not deserving? Absolutely not. That's not what we're saying here. We're not saying that you do not deserve to have that life. What we're asking is an all-out, honest perspective to look at how you are acting emotionally, physically, right? With everything from your family to your finances, to your fitness, to within your faith. Are you showing up in a way where your true truth is, in fact, that the steps you're taking are going to lead you to that better life? And it's hard to be honest with yourself. You know, the hardest thing is to say, I am the common denominator in all of my results and also all my problems. Because what that does is it turns the finger back on you. It turns the finger back to you that says, I am not responsible. Now, why does that hurt? Because if we constantly put the finger outwards, we constantly look at it's whether it's society or, my religion or my upbringing, my schooling, my parents, just the group I was surrounded with, we constantly can put something else as a reason why you don't have, why you didn't do that, why you didn't succeed the goal. And it takes the responsibility away from you. But as soon as you turn this back and say, you know what, I didn't grow up in a great household. We didn't have much money. We didn't come from much. I wasn't able to go to the best schools. I wasn't surrounded by the best people, but this is what I have. This is what I have today. This is where I am right now. If you're 300 pounds or you're overweight 50 pounds, okay, I get it. Right? Maybe you've had a stressful thing. You've had a breakup. You've had lost job. You've had some other setback, right? But you have to take responsibility. I am out of shape right now. So what can I do right now to put myself in a position to get on track to become the person that honestly is the person that achieves the goals, achieves the life that I deserve to have? Now, here's the distinction. Again, if you're not being honest with yourself, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve the life, but the steps you're doing, the actions you're taking, the intention that you have, the discipline you have to yourself is not meaning that life that you deserve of. And what it takes is a true ability to take the finger that you're pointing outwards with and turn it back on yourself and be responsible for the steps ahead. I would always rather bet on myself than bet on others. And I implore you to do the same. Now, how hard is that? It's difficult. It's difficult because it truly puts on this thing. When you fail, the only person you can point to is yourself. But here's the truth. You're going to fail because there is no path forward without you having learning experiences that you can learn through to accomplish new heights. So if you just take that off the card, just say, okay, I'm going to fail, but you can't give up when you fail. You have to learn from that and say, okay, I had this happen. It was not ideal. It was not perfect. It was not great in any scenario, in any world. But what can I learn from this? What can I do right now? And how can I be honest with myself of where I stand right now, of what I need to do to continue down that path to the life that I truly deserve? I mean, Live 100, it's based on these principles of just breaking your habits to build the life that you truly want. If right now you don't have exactly what you want in your life and you're not having positive momentum, do you think doing and repeating the same steps day in and day out is going to change that narrative? It would be silly to think so. I mean, maybe in some rare chance of percentage, a very unlikely percentage, that you just get lucky and it just happens. But for most of us, if we're just doing the same thing that have constantly created negative results, have constantly pushed us away from our goals, if we do that in our wildest dreams, do we really think that doing chaotic things is going to get us anything but chaotic results? Look at your life today and be honest and understand that the truth is freeing. but you have to be honest about your perspective of the truth and get away from your perception of where you live today. Take yourself outside of the jar. Look at the label. Look at how you're showing up. That's what Live 100 is about. That's what it is, to get outside yourself, to understand how you're showing up so you can make the adjustments. And you're not that far. We always think we're so wildly off course, but you're just maybe 2 or 3% away from the direction that you need to head. You just have to be truthful enough to be able to look at yourself and truly be critical in a way that can help yourself pivot in a direction and need you most. And if you're asking yourself, what can I do today to ask myself some questions that can really open and expand my mind, go over to jasonyarusi.com. There's a free assessment there. And while you're there, get the free ebook, right? The free ebook about breaking bad habits. Just there, quick read, get you going, get you out. And for everyone that continues to listen, continues to share this podcast out there, thank you. If you could do us another thing, take 20 seconds, go down there, give us a 5-star rating or review, just send us a quick message. We love to hear them. Let's do this.